This
and
car.
That's the badge, I guess, right?
This is the new emblem. See, there's one pedal drive, but again,
right.
as you let off the gas, that becomes your brake.
Okay.
And so some people really like that feature. I haven't tried it in my wife's truck yet.
I don't know if I want that actually.
So everything, this is kind of been sitting there just so I sprayed it out. Everything is sort of motorized.
Oh, there's a lot of space.
It's fast charge and then sort of DC charge there.
Okay.
Just to kind of get a sense. They claim it could do 0 to 60 in 2.9 or 3 point something. But
welcome to Future of Cars. This is a channel where I walk you through some really cool cars from a POV perspective. It's a one-of-a-kind experience on YouTube. It's as if you are there looking at the car yourself. A lot of these cars that I have access to, you do not have access to. So I want to provide that experience to you here on YouTube. Today I got requested to do this Ford F150 Lightning. I've also done a few more electric cars on my channel, and I hope to do more in the future as well. So subscribe and turn on notifications, and I should be arriving at this guy's location pretty soon. So I'll see you guys soon.
Brian,
nice to meet you.
Yeah, go take a look. Do you know much about these at all? Research on them?
Well, I've done some research, but definitely stuff I don't know.
Okay. This guy is so this is like the higher end model in terms of like the Lariat and they got like I think the Platinum or the King or what. I don't even know if they make a King. I think it's just Platinum is the next level up.
Okay.
And all the changes really is you get like wood grain and paneling and all that kind of stuff. But
okay.
The basic features are the same. This guy has all 4 motors. That comes standard. It comes with the 320. Your typical like Tesla or whatever gets like 300.
Is this the full self-driving mode?
So yeah, I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Then the trunk. So everything, this is kind of been sitting there just so I sprayed it out. Everything is sort of motorized.
Oh, there's a lot of space.
Right. So under here is this is the charger that comes with it.
Okay.
And yeah, and this is do anything you want with it really.
Okay.
Back there, some of the battery stuff here, so you can fill up your windshield wiper, charge port.
Okay.
It's got fast charge and then sort of DC charge there.
Okay. And that's gonna work with the Tesla chargers, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes. Then this model has, I think, the 11 speaker system.
Okay.
The seats, power seats. The seats also have the airflow, hot and cold.
Okay.
So you get the custom air. Up here you got this sunroof, moonroof. Let me go open this up. So you got the
okay.
That slides back, pops up or slides back. This is the dual.
All right.
So you have that. Pop down. I don't know if you can take this out or not, but that's what that kind of comes standard with.
Okay.
Each wheel has its own suspension, so the ride is pretty silly. So we'll go.
Is it air suspension or?
No, I don't know what kind of suspension it is, but they have. There's no axle that goes across, so it's not like you go like if this guy hits a bump, that the guy on the other side doesn't feel the bump per se. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Just kind of right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The tailgate is in auto. This also comes. This particular model comes with this guy, so just lets you get in and out of this a lot easier.
Right.
It's a pretty high step.
Okay.
There's a work feature.
Yeah, this is pretty high
Compared to the older Ford. Like this, like I had a 2015 Ford and now I have a 2022. I bought 2 trucks at the same time.
Yeah, just like putting my foot up here is pretty.
Yeah, you could used to be able to, but they jacked the suspension up because I feel like the ride is way better than it was for 2015
really?
or
okay.
2 or 3 years ago. The ride was a little, you know what I mean? But now the ride is really smooth. It's like you're in a luxury car.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, so tailgate. Then back here is all your electrical parts there. If you want to plug in things like that. If you were to tow, there's sort of the 240 amp for like, let's say in a trailer or something, maybe at a high power generator you're trying to fire up.
Yeah.
Because this basically the car's built in with a generator / battery. So technically, if you wired your house right, this would also, you could run a line to your house, and then you could, if the power went out on your house, this thing could power your house. That's kind of one of them.
Probably not for long, but
right, a day or two, exactly. You're running just the basics, you know. This car,
that's the badge, I guess, right?
This is the new emblem. Yeah, this is sort of the whole like lightning emblem.
And these are sensors.
Cameras everywhere.
Cameras okay.
Everywhere. So yeah, that's part of the Blue Cruise. And then when you throw it in reverse, or even when you're driving forward and you're getting at a tight spot, there's cameras back here. There's cameras up front, so you can kind of sit. The front end's always a little rough.
Okay, and this is the
trailer tow stuff. It's got max tow package, so you can tow 12,000 pounds.
Oh,
so
nice.
So you could tow some beastly things with it.
That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to close the.
Yeah, close that. The other one, yeah, it'll close them both.
Oh, it's automatic, right? Yeah.
I think it works with either version, depending on which one you hit.
It's like 3 modes. Okay.
It's like I said, it's
kind of busy area.
It's fast. A lot of torque. It's powerful.
So go slow.
Braking's pretty good, I think. I feel like the braking I've done.
Is this, so you bought this car for yourself, or you just kind of?
Well, I bought two. Like I said, I bought two. I bought this one. I bought the hybrid, because Ford makes a hybrid as well, and I just wanted to see which one I want more. Which one's gonna serve my needs, and so basically, a hybrid came first. So I've been driving that around. I'm like, you know what, this is nice.
Well, that's pretty useful right there.
Yeah, a whole bunch
plug in right there. That's
all kinds of electrical needs.
And navigation on here.
It's got navigation, so you either use their navigation or you use off your phone, because it'll have an Android or Auto or Apple.
So how do I get to the navigation now?
Navigation would be, so this is kind of your home button, and then you tap navigation.
Navigation. Awesome.
Yeah. Go like back up.
So this is the real time.
It's
full
kind
camera.
Of it's kind of a computer simulated
based
on the sensors.
The brakes are really good.
Yeah, and it's
quick.
Definitely, the one thing I've noticed is the cameras are really good with seeing traffic coming, like in your blind spots.
This is super useful, especially for a car this size, right?
Yeah, very helpful. Very helpful. And you know what Ford did? They built in, I don't know if you can disable this or not. Ford built this really nice safety feature to where if you get too close to somebody and it feels like the computer senses you're not going to stop, it'll stop for you.
Okay.
So it'll prevent you from rolling into somebody.
Does this have different modes, like just like
it
eco?
It does have different modes. You'd have to get to a which button in my car was it? This one? No, in my car was that one. But there is a mode button. Oh, that's your steering wheel. Steering wheel heats up, seats heat up, cool down. So if I had to go to driving modes, I would probably be in. Actually, hit that button, and that's your. Oh, here we go. So normal, sport, off-road, tow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does have.
We'll leave it in sport.
Sure.
Left or just go straight?
If you go right, straight and right, you can go to the. We can go back out, get on the freeway, and you can go down this way.
Yeah, maybe just an exit on the freeway, and then we'll come back here. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it already, honestly.
Well, like I said, wait till you give yourself a little gap and kind of step on it here and there, just to kind of get a feel for.
Right.
There's something to be said about acceleration, and depending on the type of traffic you drive, it just kind of gets you in and out of places. That I love it.
Yeah. No, I have to be honest. The Rivian, it looks small and weak, and this sits much higher, I think, right?
Yeah, this definitely is a very high sitting seat for sure. It gives you a good kind of general overview.
There's no effort whatsoever. It just goes.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's. And I got a lead foot, so that's the other tricky part for me.
The lead foot, what's that?
I go fast.
Oh, really? Okay. It's hard not to.
Yeah. So, you know, if you want, we could just go down to not this light, but the next one. We'll go up the hill and then back down the hill.
Okay.
How about that? Because there's like a little off ramp.
This has less than 100 miles. It's basically new, right? Brand new.
It's brand new. I drove it home. You're the first test drive. People have been kind of emailing me back and forth, but and then I drove it, and then I said, okay, I need to store this to somebody, and then I drove it to somebody's house, and that's kind of the only the driving it's seen so far.
What's with the charging percentage? Do you feel like they give you, because with new electric cars, there's been cars that doesn't allow any sort of like, you know, when you get to 0%, it's literally 0%, not like the gas cars.
Yeah, that's pretty much my understanding too.
Okay.
You don't. That's why they recommend don't let it get less than 20%, because then you run the risk of forgetting about it and getting it down to 0 and you're stuck somewhere.
Right.
We have the Mach-E as well. We bought the Mach-E too for my wife, and that thing is sweet. And so I've kind of got used to the whole electrical thing that Ford is doing with these cars.
Okay, so you're basically a Ford guy then.
Oh yeah,
100%.
big time Ford guy. So I go straight and get on this next lane, and then go keep going straight, and then
Okay.
after we go through this light, we'll make a left.
Has so much torque. Do you know what the numbers are for torque? You said.
It's like 480 or 520, something stupid.
But this is heavier than the gasoline, right?
I don't know the actual weight of it, to be honest with you.
Anything you don't like about it right now, or?
No. I mean, like I said, I think for me, if this fits a certain kind of person. I don't know your lifestyle, but there's this is going to be perfect for somebody who I'm thinking somebody who lives in town, maybe tows a trailer for whatever, maybe tows a boat.
Right.
If you're going to tow it. If you're not towing it, then this car's money regardless. But if you're looking for the towing feature as well,
Left.
then left. And now you can kind of go, kind of just maybe open it up.
Or just someone who likes driving a big car, right?
Big car, right? You like a truck, right? You go around here, you can maybe open it up a little to kind of get a sense. They claim it could do 0 to 60 in 2.9 or 3 point something, but it might.
That is so quick.
It peels out. It's crazy.
For a truck, that is unbelievably quick.
It peels out. It's unbelievable. It goes like even when you're cruising 70, it'll get to 100 like that. You know.
Unbelievable.
One thing I found with these electricals, they coast pretty good. So get it up to speed, coast. That's always fun. I don't know if this one.
So does this have the braking?
It might have
right?
1 foot driving, which is you control the acceleration, the brake by just only using the gas pedal. It might have 1 foot driving. I don't.
It's called regenerative braking, right?
That's got built. That's kind of standard with it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a regenerative piece to it. So yeah, you can take this exit up here, and then there's certain safety features that you can put in. It'll put like perimeters around your little car's emblem down there. It'll kind of give you haptic feedback. The steering wheel kind of vibrates to let you know, oh yeah, there's somebody on your right, somebody on your left.
Yeah, that's standard. If I just go camera, is there any cameras on the sides?
I didn't even know you could do camera while you're driving. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, that is kind of nice right there. Is there what was a cushion?
Any cameras on the sides?
I don't think so. Just sensors, I think.
And then
Yeah, you have to turn left here.
so you turn basically.
Yeah.
This is real leather. The
Yeah.
seats are real leather.
Kind of like I said, very perforated to get that kind of airflow coming, because you can do the seat and then cool and heat. It's kind of nice. I don't know, when I felt that for the first time, I said, "Oh man, this is nice. I should have got these seats in my other truck." Off-roading would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure
kind
what
of high
the.
suspension. I mean, just basic off-roading.
I'll try it just to see if it stiffens up a little bit.
Okay. I think by nature it's an all-wheel drive, so the four wheels are always working. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Off-road maybe just a hair more different kind of torque to it. different type.
It's probably mainly
a different
suspension.
differential. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely tighter right now. Like it doesn't jump up and
Oh,
down
okay.
as much as the sport mode.
Gotcha.
Very stiff. So on a fast charger, how long does it take to go from 0 to 100 for a charge?
You know, judging from my wife's car, it would probably take on a fast charger. Hers a 240-mile range, and hers takes about. I'm going to say about 50 minutes. So I bet you on this guy it would probably take about an hour and 15.
An hour 15, okay. And at home would probably be like
Overnight.
overnight.
Charge it 8 hours.
8 hours.
With this charger on a 40 amp line.
Okay.
Like let's say how you plug your electric dryer into the higher voltage, higher amperage. Like if you have one of those in your garage, then it would charge it in 8 hours.
What's the actual MSRP on this? Like
This was 83.
83. But right now in 2022, it's going for like 130ish. You're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
People who are buying them, like even when Ford gets them right now, they're if like let's say I canceled this order and Ford took ownership of it,
Yeah.
they would immediately add like 25,000-30,000 to it.
Oh wow.
I think that's all that the actual Ford company. I think they put out a memo only limiting the upsale, the increase in cost, a certain percentage.
Okay.
But yeah, now that because they started delivering on the Memorial Day week.
Okay.
So they've only been out now for about 5 weeks now. So I'm starting to see them pop up on Craigslist.
Oh, it's going to be everywhere now. Yeah.
There's only like 2 or 3 right now. This is the only one in San Diego that I've seen.
Yeah, this is the only one. Yeah.
And so so I'm thinking they're starting to pop up for about 130-ish, 135-ish,
35.
all over the place.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything more than a Lariat. I haven't seen any like higher end models. Everything I've seen has been a Lariat.
I feel like this is all you need, right? I mean,
It's what?
this is all you need. You don't need a higher model than this.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all you end up playing for at that point is just like wood. You get wood stuff. It's just the some of the overall specs.
Yeah. Stay on this lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting so high. I mean, look at this car right here. It's good.
You know, and it's kind of I look at it like just kind of with the general vibe of it. At night, the lighting on this thing is so sweet.
Oh, really? So, what other lighting does it have other than this?
Well, it has the ambient lighting in here, but just the exterior lighting.
Oh, really?
Just
Okay.
kind of makes it like very
Feel like-
distinct. It's like
Okay.
it's a lightning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that to me, like, I see this like you pull up the Valet. You know what I mean? This is a high end kind of car kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very luxurious yet practical in terms of it having a truck. It's the 5.5 foot bed, so it's still small enough to kind of not be huge. Like I have the 6.5.
Not make it impossible to drive.
Right, slash park,
Yeah.
slash navigate. Some of the tighter spots of. Like I worked in Escondido last year. I taught at Mission Hills High School.
Okay.
So you can do the EV lane, you can do the carpool lane.
Nice.
Keep going, get over the next 3 lanes, and you'll turn left at that next light.
Yeah, the visibility is so good. Like, I feel confident changing lanes. And it's so quiet. Does it have those weird noises that you can do?
Yeah, there's more features in here that let you do the noises. Probably up here. Oops. So the zone lighting, I think that gives you more lighting options outside.
Okay.
Where would be triangle? See, there's one pedal drive, but again,
Oh, right.
as you let off the gas, that becomes your brake.
Okay.
And so some people really like that feature. I haven't tried it with my wife's truck yet.
I don't know if I want that actually. Isn't that gonna?
I kind of like. I let my foot off the gas. That's just kind of driver I am, and so yeah, it might be weird, but I think you can get used to it. It really helps with the regenerative piece.
Yeah.
But there are settings here. Go. Keep going straight. Actually, I'll let this car pass you. And then you're gonna turn right here.
Oh, I mixed up the parking lots.
So additional settings. Alright, here we go. General. This is probably where we find it. You know, a lot of these get cut off when you're driving.
Oh, really? But you don't even have the sticker off yet. I thought that was a thing in the display.
I haven't pulled it off yet. I didn't want to do anything and jinx it.
It's so easy to drive.
The tricky part with me, like I said, I keep the car. The only part for me that's tricky is when because we have a trailer. I have a 25-foot trailer that we tow. This is fine, actually. But here, actually, one more over. I have a 25-foot trailer that I tow, and so.
And you've done that with this, and it was fine?
No, not this. Not this. But I need to be able to. But I tow. I go all over the country, so I need to be able to fill up quickly. And so with this 100-hour and 15-minute charge, I won't be able to do that with this. That's the only thing that's holding me back from this. If I could keep two cars, then I would.
Yeah, that's the only problem right now with these cars, but I don't think that's.
As they increase the infrastructure, but yeah.
With Tesla sharing most of its stuff. Really nice truck, amazing truck.